their map pick and their big chance to make it all the way through and try and get into the Royal Arena to play at the season finale. That's going to be super important. Lucky to set up a Molotov that's landing behind the silos in there, and they're going to be busting out of the squeak door. Glocks coming through, down into the vent. Some of them get stopped, a lot of them get stopped, but they do answer back. Magisk is there with the Glock. He did it on Vertigo, and he's doing it again. Taking down Grim. Fallen now in a 1 versus 3. That is a real turnaround for Magisk.
P2000 as well. God forbid. Fallen, what is this?
Frowny face.
Frowny face, similar.
Not happy.
Not appreciative of this at all. And Fallen has the kit as well. A kit, a smoke. What can he hope to do here, though? He's got such a long way to get to that bomb, let alone a defuse. Yeah, it's not going to happen. He's just going to hold on to the gear for the next round.
Fair play.
To be fair, though, actually, was it Exist the other day who made a good point in terms of economically, is it worthwhile to save the kit? Because if the bomb blows up with the T's like this, they get more money than outweighs you just saving the kit. So it may be worthwhile for Fallen to, instead of holding on to that, actually push and try and make something happen rather than save.
I don't know. I've never tried to do the math, to be honest.
It's like this is where you get into like the nitty gritty of it, where it's like, okay, they get an extra $150, and you're like, oh, okay.
I feel like it's a good idea because if you save the smoke kit, you increase the chances for a smoke defuse.
Sure.
Which we don't get enough of, nearly.
No, definitely not. Especially kit second round, that could be fun.
Can I just take a stand for the P2000 though? I think the big advantage to having it is the psychological advantage of you fire it, and people on the other side think their headsets might be broken. It's like, what sound is that? Is there something wrong?
Seriously,
what's going on?
Nobody uses that anymore. May's mouse died, and so now they're talking smack in the chat. You know, who died to the guy with the dead mouse?
Just using the arrow keys to aim with really quickly.
Yeah. Grim is
not easy.
Mouse was working.
Well,
right.
That's definitely got to be psychological warfare.
Exactly, that he in fact bounded shoot to spacebar.
Perfect.
And that's so in case his mouse dies. I tell you, Anders, this is why you don't use wireless mice.
I don't know. I feel like they're good enough up there now that it's so rare.
Nah, I can't have it.
Rare.
Can't have it. A pro playing wireless, I don't get it. Imagine that happened in the middle of the round.
He's proven he can handle it. It's no problem at all. Fallen's got a scout. Stewie's got a scout. We've got an MP9. They're pretty well equipped for this round after all. Trying for the hedge. Man, that looked like it was close. Fallen jumping back around the corner, but they know that one of the scouts is in play. The other one is over by the ramp. And the wall of smokes has been set up. So far, they're not getting tagged through. Lucky takes a little bit of damage, but it's probably fine. And they're pretty deep in here. Leash playing an off angle that Bubsky looks to be checking in a big way.
Wow. Bubsky just savoring that.
Yeah.
Not looking away on that one. Pretty sure he's dead, Bubsky. Don't worry. You got him.
If I'm a Leash in that position, if I just get close peek, like really quick, they just right around the corner and shoot me down, I'm like, all right, fair enough. When people crawl in on him, I feel it's so much more offensive. I hate it when that happens. And like, they're so slow, but you still can't really, like, it's like they still have an advantage in some way. It's really annoying. 4 versus 4 now. It actually looked like there was some team damage in that, but I'm not quite sure. Fallen, he's ready for more. The bomb is down, and now a second tag is in play. He actually does tag up the 3. They are so low, and that means the Deagle is incredibly lethal right now. Naf is the one that has it.
Not like this. And Stu gives up the angle right as Dupree goes into heaven.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting.
Fine. That happens. Grim sneaking through the MP9. He's going to be going down. Naf getting caught in a really awkward position, but he still gets the body shot. Look at the assist. Double on Fallen.
10 seconds.
Yep, and they're going to have to go and pick up that bomb and just put it down right away, which they are trying to do. Stewie, he's not going to be able to shut down the bomb plant. Dupree in there to try and help him out a little bit. Some damage coming through. The scout, well, actually connecting at the moment. And they are both fairly low on health now on that CT side. Right now, they only know where one of them is, but Dupree is up on the rafters. Ready and waiting in case anything happens. Yeah, it's a great position. He almost can catch the shot. Naf is close by as well. He's walking in. He's going to find a free kill on one. And Magus gets down there with the help as well. It's going to have to be a real quick headshot. He did get the damage, but not quite enough. And it will be Astralis barely limping through the round.
Ah, you're just holding your breath the entire time. What a tense round. I can't believe Astralis managed to pull that off. After all the work Fallen did, he tagged everybody on the freaking team. He did so much work this round, Fallen. Kudos to him. That was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe they managed to get that. That was with 14 seconds left. There was about 10 seconds left when they get the bomb planted. You're thinking that is it. There's going to be a way for Liquid to win this one, but I mean, they've done a tremendous amount of damage to Astralis' economy. Astralis have to spend everything now to get equipped in this round. And so Liquid should be feeling good about themselves here. It didn't go their way, but they've got a real good opportunity here to put Astralis under pressure right out the gates at the beginning of this half.
They're just slipping past under the
Don't mind
cover
that.
of smoke. Fair enough. No one from Liquid is really responding to the fact that someone could have made it down. They don't know, but normally if you don't know, you have to assume that someone probably did make it down there. MP5 on Bubsky. Rare sighting.
Pew pew. He's a fan. I like it.
Well, now they do only have pistols, so I guess that's also maybe why Liquid are not going for any crazy rotations, because it's all ready. You have to gamble a little bit, right? They would have loved a three-man fight outside. They didn't get it, so maybe they're just not that interested. All right, some damage. He's no idea. He's just not sure. That's annoying. Dupree will take down Grim. Lucky playing around with them over at the ramp room, but they should be fine in this round here. I think Astralis, they're just going to recover and go into the A-bomb site and get the bomb down.
Do we get Naf in a position? Oh, there it is. This is so, yeah, Lucky's freaking out now. Was there more people? What are these rounds? 15 seconds, bomb just now. Oh, nope, never mind.
Now, if his mouse stopped working here, so he couldn't plant the bomb at
You
all.
see? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's a chance. There's a chance.
Anything can happen. I don't know if you know this, but non-wireless mouse can also break. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but no, not. Ooh, there you go, Naf.
Was that like a fourth or fifth shot, headshot, just spamming at range? Unbelievable. Just really trying to do the damage, just to make it a bit more expensive. Liquid know that they're going to be able to buy in the next round, so yeah, this is from earlier. He's just so confused. Where are the bullets coming from?
And it's looking like they'll be able to get out of here, although Naf not quite able to find them at the end there. That's unfortunate. But still, you can chuck that MP5. Nobody cares about that. You're going to have plenty of money for the M4 this round, Naf. Fallen goes straight to the AWP. No time wasted on his front. And Stu actually going to hold on to the Galil.
Yes. I think that's a good idea. It's fine. The Galil's got a lot of utility for different reasons, right?
Yeah. It's a solid gun. Better than the FAMAS by far.
Agree. Hard agree.
Oh, here we go, though. Quick acceleration. And they managed to get out in time. Yes, Lucky leads the way.
Grim, though, he's going to get one kill. They need a lot more Elige coming through the smoke, but he's going to get shut down. So many T's on the other side. They just had everything covered. Molotov to push Naf even further back in. I don't know. 2 versus 3. Unless they find a very quick kill here, they should think about these guns, because they do need them on the CT side, and they got to be careful. Nice shot from Fallen to bring down Sip, and the bomb gets delayed, and now they can definitely go for it. Fallen runs onto the bomb side. They nearly line up, but it's not enough. Naf will take down Dupree, and that is a nice recovery from Liquid. 2 versus 3, not necessarily that easy, but Fallen just forcing his way into that retake.
That's what I'm talking about. This is all down to timing here. As you can see, Elige just comes barreling through. He only finds the one guy, but this is some old-fashioned Fallen right here. Combat opping from Fallen, going aggro with the AWP up close, no fear. That's so sick to see. What a round from Fallen. You got to give it to him, man. That is so sick. I was just thinking back to like Cobblestone or something. That's like the kind of vibe I was getting there watching Fallen just go all out with the AWP close quarters on the bomb site.
It is so cool, isn't it? It's one of the things that just makes it a real joy to watch him play.
Yeah, very cool to see. Strong round for him and must-win round for Liquid. Okay, we saw a lot of this yesterday. I mean, obviously the main strategy here, getting the smoke wall up outside. Different variation this time.
Yeah, but this is all just a bit of a fake. Again, we're going to have a couple of Molotovs, I'm assuming on hot as well. And they're going to try and go quick. And it makes sense given the weaponry that they want to try and explode onto this. So, giving a little bit of time for Liquid to feel nervous about outside, and they're going to try and come through the smoke. This time, Grim is a little bit more prepared. Double kill for him. Fallen will take down Megaskin. This has already been shut down. You really need the first part of that push coming through the squeak door to have some success. You need at least for that to trade or for people to stay alive, and Nick just absolutely gets pulled apart. So, well done, Liquid, with a second round.
Oh, couldn't find that op in time. That's unfortunate. Do they have enough to buy a new one? They don't have enough for an AWP for fall in this round, so that's actually very unfortunate. But it will be a round of eco coming up here for Astralis, so not the end of days, not the end of the world. Yeah, Liquid, that looked to me like Liquid were ready for it. They saw that smoke wall go up. They had 3 guys solid on the A side, just ready and waiting for that play. It makes me think that's some homework paying off for Liquid.
Yeah, good call not to rotate too many people away from that. Down into the vent, let's say.
Well, I mean, that's what they were saying. I can't remember if it was Maui or Maniac. But, you know, just what Adren brings to the table in terms of coaching, right? That he's very much a bookworm. Likes to get into the demos, likes to try and figure out what the strategies are going to be. And that may be working out for him here. One of those rounds where it worked out. Quick play here coming in, though. This is Nico out from Astralis. They're pouring it on.
Yeah, he got caught in a weird position, even against the Glocks. It's a little bit uncomfortable, but it should still be fine. I don't think they'll actually be in any trouble here. The worst that could happen is letting go of the bomb plant, in my opinion. Low on health, everyone, more or less, on the Astralis side. Although Lucky getting a kill on this.
One at a time.
Sloppy. This is there's absolutely no reason for this. Now, bomb. Oh, that grenade! Bubsky, he can't escape. He gave his life for the cause. Fair play. But now they have a Galil and an M4 out in the open. Stewie does spot it out, but he does make it back around. So does Lucky. Dupree
on the upper side.
He's on a long flank. If this goes long enough, if they're slow to defuse, they might have a very hard time reading this. Molotov to force him to the other side. No one defusing just yet, and that could be a problem. They so want to find Dupree. They know one of them is, and he's right there, taking the kill, and that's going to be Lucky to drop him. I can't believe it. I take all my words back. It wasn't the bomb plant that was the worst thing that can happen. It was absolutely losing the round to Glocks, more or less.
Yeah, that is a travesty.
Yes.
And I'm glad that they call a timeout on that one, Liquid. That's a tilt-worthy round. You're not supposed to lose those. And also, they just took a series of duels alone. At no point were you having anybody there to help each other for Liquid. It was all just everybody working one after the other, trying to make a fight, trying to make a difference. And that's not how you need to play those sorts of situations against Glocks. You got to work together and make sure your superior firepower is what wins out.
That is definitely going to be a pivotal round in the first half, at least. That's one of those rounds that you can't really excuse that. Because
start for Elige as well. Only 2 kills.
The fact that NAF goes down should put not really that much pressure on Liquid, in my opinion. Like, it's annoying, but mostly annoying to NAF. The rest of the teams, you're like, all right, well, let's just wait for them to get the bomb down at the very least, get everyone in here, make sure we can set it up. We've got grenades, we've got everything. Elige, lost in the smoke, potentially. Can he find his way out? He's thinking about it. It looks like they don't really think about the fact that he's here. I mean, this could be pretty devastating. They've walked past him, so he's, I don't know, not finding a target, but this could still play out.
Oh, this is so weird.
It really is. Yeah, tune in next season and we'll find out where Elige actually goes.
Knife.
Yeah, you have to. You have to. Oh, he's going to find... Oh, no!
I was waiting for that. I hear everybody just shouting no in the green room right now. It's a greed, man. Greed isn't good.
Oh, no.
Greed isn't good, Elige. Should have just gone for the knife while you had a chance. That's the thing, Anders. That's the thing. He just tried to go for more. Just tried to go for more.
Who can blame him? I mean, I understand it. It's just so unfortunate because if Sid was looking slightly a different direction, he obviously deals both of them in a second, right? Yeah. That was a cool play, but...
Zip's like, wait, where did that guy come from?
Like, hold the phone.
Oh, Zip looks so happy right now, though.
He does.
He just looks like he's just loving it right now, playing with the team again. Really makes you wonder, is it the team deciding to bench him, or if he's benching himself, or what's going on there? Because he always just seems so happy right now, playing right now. Questions. Makes you wonder.
Yeah, maybe he can change his mind. I don't know. Who knows? We'll have to find out. Going into the 8th round, we've got some money back on Liquid. Elise just going to be immediately drop Magisk with a very important entry frag. That compromises the entire bomb site. Grim fighting for his life back there, but he's going to go down eventually, and this round should be over. I'm hesitant now because I was so horribly wrong earlier, but Magisk almost finding the double kill lead. Naf on 6 health, and they know, and he's kind of expecting them to come. Yeah, that's the hunt has been called for. What? Okay.
Sick shot.
Really well done.
All right, Lucky's going to get an AWP. Donated care of Liquid.
It's so crazy. Sometimes on that A bomb site, when you lose Mini, it feels like every other position is predicated on not losing Mini. So as soon as that one guy is like, that entire bomb site is just run over. If you're playing Hot or Rafters up there, there's no way out. It's so tough. Yeah, they're feeling the pain just a bit now.
Yeah,
6-2 in favor of Astralis. Things are looking good. Liquid back on pistols. They're of the powerful kind, but pistols nonetheless.
B2K. That man, it just sounds so weird now. Who uses that pistol? Why?
It does sound like a plastic gun.
It just doesn't sound right. You know, like when you're a kid, you had those. It was like the pistols, but they shot like the firecracker paper.
Yes.
Pap, 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 pap. That's what it sounds like.
It does. Could sound a little bit like the popcorn's about to be ready in the microwave. Could also confuse people. Like, I didn't even remember putting on popcorn. Might have to go check in the middle of the game, you know?
That is the true elite snack. Popcorn. Popcorn's the way, dude.
Yeah, but it can only be like the ones with salt on.
Yeah.
I don't understand all the other flavorings. I never understood.
You never get in on like the caramel popcorn and all that?
No.
Oh, dude.
That's why.
It's so good. You have to stop. But you see, that defeats the purpose. You can't put caramel on the popcorn or the sugar or any of that stuff. The whole point of popcorn is that it's the perfect snack if you're dieting.
Yeah.
That's the whole point, all right? Just a little bit of salt and you're good to go.
That's what I'm saying. Oh.
Trick your brain, trick your body into thinking you're eating something, and in fact, just you're not.
Mostly not. Yeah. Oh wait, could have been. They're very low on health. Grim has
That's nice.
managed to find an AWP and run away with it.
Just getting out of here.
Well, it is going to be 7-2 in favor of Astralis, and at the moment, you have to say the way that they got beat up on Vertigo. It must feel like some sweet revenge that they're dishing out here on this map. Hope that they do put it together. Dust 2 would be the final deciding map. That could be fun. And it's actually, at the moment, Dupree at 13 kills, but Lucky's up there at 9. We should remember to point that out. Because, like you said, there's been a little bit of criticism coming his way. I think he's been playing pretty well today.
Today, I mean, it's just a bout of experience, I think.
Yeah.
Time on the server at this level, you're only going to get better with more exposure to this kind of stress and to these kinds of players. Like Liquid, right? These guys are just going to hit different than FPL or whatever, you know, that's going on. Especially as an opper, you're just going to spend your life blinded most of the time. You're just trying to find a way to get that ever so slight window to hit a shot between the flashes. That's the name of Lucky's game right now. He just has to figure that out. And nice attempt by Fallen there. That was close.
It really looked like that connected, didn't it? Scary stuff. Dupree, not really interested in re-peeking that necessarily.
It's really interesting. It takes time. I'm going to be very curious. Like the guy that I think of right here, you know, in terms of like developing into a first-rate opper is Mihu. Or not Mihu. Mantu.
Mantu, yeah.
But yeah, Mantu, you know, where remember at the beginning we were like, oh, you know, he's really getting blinded a lot. He's having a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Now he's shaping up to be a fantastic op. But that didn't happen overnight. That takes time.
Yeah. It can definitely be a process, there's no doubt. 7-2. A minute on the clock. Magisk is snuck through. If he can get into this position, it's going to be so valuable. He catches Fallen, couldn't see a thing at all. Magisk, again, on Nuke, he has been so good on this map. And you're starting to see a little bit of why that is. Elige, he's out hunting for Magisk, but there's a lot more people out here. Dupree is one of them, but even if not that, there would have been 3 other players there. And look at how they're just trading. This is the benefit of having this many players on one position. You can just keep doing that over and over again. Rafters, like we said earlier, not a good position to be in if that main position is compromised. Grim, going to be going down. He did leave Sip on 2 health. If he got that kill, that might have actually made it a very winnable round.
Yeah, how does Sip survive? There was only his head. Like, and he got hit twice. How does he survive on 2 health?
Thick skull.
What's going on there?
He'd been taking his vitamins.
Well, that leaves Naf in an impossible situation. Bomb planted up above him. Not a whole lot you can hope to do here. Anders, this is weird. Now we're going to get Astralis in the lead, 8-2. We're getting flashbacks to Vertigo here.
Yeah, they're trying to see if they can reverse it. What was it, 11-4 on Vertigo in the first half? So they want to try and see if they can do that right back. We're not quite at that level yet, but it is pretty impressive. On the other side, on Liquid, Elige has got 2 kills. The rest of them are doing kind of okay. So, I mean, I wouldn't say that they're really getting necessarily swept off the board here, but there is a problem for Liquid, which is that Astralis economy is now actually really starting to build back up again. They had it a bit lower earlier, but they've let a few too many rounds come through here. This shot...
That's what we're getting flashbacks to. It's Astralis versus EG. They went 11-4 in the first half on T side. Astralis just utterly dominated that T half. So maybe it's Astralis versus North Americans, you know? On Nuke, there's just something about it.
All right.
Yeah.
He trusted the back of that chair.
He definitely trusted that chair not to flip on him.
I imagine a bunch of Liquid fans are like, why are you comparing us to EG? Stop doing that.
Well, majority NA. I know you got some discrepancies there, Hungarians, Brazilians, all that, but, you know, majority NA, guys.
Still counts, sort of. All right, 11th round. Timeout is done. Astralis just looking to continue the pain. Ooh, something good has come from this dreadful position that Liquid is in, and it's a Mag 7 on Stewie.
Oh,
at least we get that.
Mag 7 and Nuke. Name a better pair. I'll wait.
Yeah.
I mean, Fallen aggro yard, and Stu's gonna push ramp. Whoa, big whiff from Fallen though.
Yeah, it looked like that's the kind of shot that he would hit every single time. Inside of the smoke hiding, Naf. Kind of thinking about it. Gotta be careful you don't make any noise here. Yeah,
Bubsy heard that.
Yep, he's doing a little bit of a double take. Naf is gonna find Dupree and a headshot on Magisk as well. They try to come through. He's finally gonna be found, so at least it's a 3-on-3. But this is where Astralis really need to keep cool and not get caught off any longer. Bubsky's going to be going down. Ooh. Instant dinker for that MP9. We haven't even seen the Max 7 yet. Lucky is sure that someone's going to show up eventually out here. The clock is working against him, so doesn't have all day. A little bit of a jump and some noise. Does he know? Elige, timing is absolutely everything in this one. If he gets spotted out here, Lucky, that's gonna... Maybe they can work together to do something. Oh. Wow.
The Leech can't catch up.
Right on his face. He's gonna shoot the AWP and then pick up the AK. That could be interesting. I mean, if they think it's an AWP that he's running around with, they could try and play it differently. Might be a little bit surprised that. Sip is walking up behind them, and he's gonna find a free kill, taking down Stewie. Some great communication here between the 2 remaining players of Astralis, and Grim is gonna be found. It will be Astralis to pick up the round, in spite of a very, very rough beginning to this round. Liquid really can't catch a break.
No. And Elige in particular, man, he's got 3 kills so far this half. I mean, he is the heavy hitter for Liquid, one of the top-ranked players in the tournament so far, and yet on this map, he is achieving nothing. That was his 3rd kill he got this round. That was his 3rd kill so far of this half. So when one of your main guys is just not really connecting the dots at all, we can see how Liquid really seem to struggle. 2 rounds for Liquid so far this half. I mean, we may just get that repeat. Astralis, you know, just utterly dominating on T side on Nuke. Nice. Done there from Fallen, though, doesn't miss this time.
And Elige is pushed up all the way to the silo. And even if he doesn't get any action over here, they can rotate around this. They can stack the A-bomb side and ramp if they want to. They're in such a good position. He's going to start to fall back a little bit. into mini, try and help out. But yeah, they feel very confident in at least knowing that outside is incredibly well covered at the moment. Nav doesn't really have to defend this position. He can get a kill and fall back. Sticking around doesn't really do anything for him. Oh, but they're running really deep in here. Now he might not be able to fall back any longer, and he's going to be found by Sip. I don't know. I feel like he stuck around a little bit too long then. Elysia's just trying to get down here to help out, but a lot of people on the other side, and now he's getting smoked off. Did take down Bubsky before anything else happened. 45 seconds on the clock. Not quite guessing the angle there, and the bomb is at the very least going to be planted here. Sip in charge yet. There's still a Molotov unlucky, so let's just see where he positioned himself. He's going to get the shot on Grim. That's nicely done. And yeah, the Molotov, that's actually huge. If he can block that off, he can stay up in the window room. He's going to be pushing down with a Tech 9. That's really smart. They weren't expecting that because the Molotov had gone down. Trying to see if he can hit that wild flick on someone, but it's a 2-on-2, and no one's defusing yet. They tap it just to see if they can push someone into a little bit of a fight, but actually baited out, falling on the other side. That Tech 9 is doing a lot of work here. Elige, he still goes down, but Magus gets there with the spray. He gets one, and he can't connect, but it doesn't matter. There is no time. A 10th round on the board now for Astralis. And Liquid again, just falling short.
And they have done it double digits on the T side. Astralis, Mouse died again is what Magus is writing in the chat right now. A little bit of salt in the wound.
Wait, can we see that in the spray?
No, he's just messing with them. A little bit of the trash talk there. A little bit of the trash talk. I like it.
Oh man,
you know,
I was hoping.
We're not on land. We're not on land, so you gotta mess with them somehow, right? So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But man, what a play! A big round from Elige though. Doubled his kill count in that one round. Got 3 kills, brings him up to 6. But man, Astralis are on fire. They're in double digits, and it's just Liquid getting battered in this first half, Anders.
And some of these positions, they look so favored in. It really looks like they have every advantage. And then it just gets stolen away. Elige can smoke that off. Ooh. Does he want to risk it? Lucky is so ready. Oh, no! How is that possible? Kind of a recall to Saibu over at ramp yesterday on Nuke, where Lucky also looked like maybe he had the chance, but...
Is Elige waking up? What is going on here? Those are 2 dominant kills from him. Let's see. He got pulled a fast one in the first one, but on that second kill, that was him just taking a straight-up man fight with Zipnix and winning. And now spots the 3rd. Oh, that is so unfortunate.
Yeah, every chance to get that. But this is another round that Liquid should not be losing. 3 versus 5. Only 30 seconds more or less on the clock. I mean, they need them. They almost have to give them a way back into this round here. Otherwise, I think Astralis should run out of time. 13th round. They're stretched out. 19 seconds left. I don't know. I don't think they can even get onto a bomb site. So, it's fine. All good. They're looking for kills, which that could still be very annoying. But they can't actually get the bomb plant.
Yeah, because they really don't have much money left. So 2 seconds, 1 second, that's going to be it. Oh, they're all dying afterwards as well, post. But mountains of cash for Astralis. They don't really care about that. They don't need any loss bonus or anything. They will be able to full buy. So this was Elige, yeah. Lucky reacted and took a shot.
I don't know where that shot lands, but...
Does it go over his shoulder?
Good question.
But that fight right there against Zipnix is something else.
Some frustration, but not that much. We're moving into the 14th round. If Elige is waking up, that's certainly bad news for Astralis, right? He's not been a factor in the game up for a while here on Nuke.
Yeah.
But if he's starting to get there, that's obviously going to make a difference.
First 12 rounds, he did pretty much nothing. So, you know, 4v5 for Liquid. But if Elige if Elige shows up in a way that Elige can, it could get interesting here. I mean, if Liquid are able to get 5 rounds on the board, if they can win out the remainder of the half, obviously it's not a 1 half. They're still behind, but at least they're cooking with gas. They've got something going, rather than just getting blown out by Astralis. Could get that repeat half that we saw from Astralis versus EG, first match of this tournament for them, but let's see. going to be a full buy for both teams. Many nades and some speed here from Bubsky.
Yeah, trying to see if they can maybe catch them. It wasn't a direct rush. It was just time to go off 5 seconds later. But Liquid was still ready. And that's important. Just the shoulder. Just to see what was going on. A very cool idea, though, from Astralis. I mean, I think it's worth trying something like that. Because if you're just playing in your normal rhythm in that bomb site and you throw down the Molotovs to slow them down and you realize, oh, they're not coming, it's fine. And then you start looking away and then the whole thing blows up.
Yeah.
But Liquid were well aware. Ready for it. dupreeh going to be going down. Lucky on his own. 1 versus 4 with a Molotov in hand. But they have so much on the other side, so very tough for him to get out of. But again, I must say he's been playing a very good game so far on Nuke. This is not an easy position to be in. He did get Sui, that's at least something. Up to 14 kills is Lucky, and Liquid will find a 4th round.
You gotta give Elige the defuse.
Yeah?
Just to help out, you know, not that many kills. They gotta get him, you know, gotta pad the stats in. Whatever you can get.
Get him boosted back up there.
Oh, nice shot.
Yeah.
Hey, Fallen has been he's been doing work this series so far. It's good to see. I mean, he is, we have confirmed, right, that he is calling the shots. In fact, he has taken over the IGL role for Liquid, but Stewie still chimes in. Stewie still helps in the mid-round, but it is Fallen who's taken over the leadership role of the team.
Yeah.
And I think this is really what they intended all along. I mean, you're not bringing Fallen on to just be a primary opper. You're bringing Fallen on to call the shots. It just took a while to get there, but it looks like the team is finally starting to hit its stride.
It looks really healthy, and like you said earlier, you could see Stewie's also having much more of an impact. So
oh yeah, it's night and day with Stu.
Playing better.
He's got 10 kills right now. This is great.
Well, the 15th round, the last of the half, set up, and let's just see how they're going to play this one out. If Astralis want the mirror of the first map on Vertigo, then they need to win this round. It's still doable. So maybe they can get that perfect revenge. Liquid, though, they want whatever they could get here. 5th round could easily make the difference. You just never know. dupreeh sneaking around. No AWP outside of the minute. That's inside of the bomb site instead. Actually, a little bit of a team effort coming in. Fallen with a rifle right next to him. The flashes are everywhere, and Fallen is dead before he even got his vision back. And that's terrifying on that A-bomb site. Sip, what an entry to take down Grim on top of everything else. And this is working out real well. Elige is the only one that they don't know where he is. And he's snuck in. He's actually able to win this round. This is an unbelievable position to be in. If they make a mistake right here, Astralis, and just walk into it, but maybe now not so much. He needed Naf up on the high ground. Could he get the ninja, though? No. He's going to go straight for it. Will get a quick double, and the bomb did not get planted. He's back here with all the grenades and everything else. Just has to take a deep breath. 1 versus 4. 20 seconds. They have to come, and he knows it. They're going to be trying to see if he can get it on the right. He goes for the taps, but dupreeh brings him down, and it is a mirror at the end. 11-4 in favor of Astralis. We head into the second half. That's coming up after the break.
Fingers and hoping now, because it would be fun to get some Dust 2 between these two teams.
It would be.
You know, see some Fallen on Dust 2, see if Lucky is going to be able to perform as an opper on the legendary op map.
Yeah.
It'd be a good match. It'd be a good match to have a 3 map on this one. So let's see if Astralis can keep their cool and lock it down here on the CT side, on the defense.
Sip has gone for the dualies again.
He was successful against EG with them. Let's see if we can get some value again. He's changed. He's not in the same position. Last time he was at ramp with him, so let's see. You know, this time around he's changed it up.
Lucky with the nade in hand, gonna be hitting them. That's a pretty decent grenade. Slows them down just a bit, and they're gonna be able to catch him. Magus goes down though. Elige outside with a P250 instant shot. Oh, dupreeh. No more coming after, but he realizes how many people are down there. He's hearing the footsteps. He's coming out to try and help. He will be pushed back just a bit. Sip showing up. Showing up for his own funeral.
Got rocked.
Lucky out here. Nice find. Yeah, doesn't have to commit to this fight either. Just show yourself, try and be a little bit annoying. 3-on-3, and obviously plenty of time left. Nafa's going to take over those dualies. He's happy to find those. I think everyone is confused, maybe especially Astralis. Where exactly are they going with this push? It's been everywhere so far. Lucky is again the subject of attention down here in the control room. The bomb is going to be planted as Bubsky goes down. The Dualies is going to be doing a little bit of work here. And now it's on Dupree. Only 20 health. 1 versus 3. And that's a hard one to solve if you were in a pistol round.
Not a whole lot you can really hope to do here. He's looking like he's going to back off and just save.
Yeah.
Oh, what a chaotic round, though.
Yeah.
That starts with a ramp push that then goes up to heaven, that goes to yard, that goes back towards... Like, it was just all over the place.
Yeah, and you can... I mean, that's part of the strength of it, isn't it? It's very hard to call on the CT side. Every call is going to be immediately cancelled and contradicted 3 seconds later. Like, no, wait a minute, hold on. Good stuff for Liquid. That's important. 11-5 from Liquid's point. Nice shot. From Liquid's point of view, they're obviously not thinking about the third map. They're thinking, let's just run it back, and it's doable.
Yes, it is certainly doable between these two teams. I mean,
Double Scout Deagle and some HEs. Let's see what they have. Ooh, nice damage onto Elige. Trying still is lucky out here, but almost connects. And Elige will eventually go down, found by Bubsky. So, already a kill going the way of Astralis.
Oh, that's correct, actually, Anders. Not only was it against EG, but it was against Vitality that Astralis had 11-4 at the end of the first half. And that was when the comeback happened for Vitality. So if it happens back-to-back for Astralis, if they get run back on in the second half twice in a row on Nuke, they may never want to play the map again.
Yeah, that would be really hard to deal with.
So yes, it is in fact possible to run it back against Astralis on Nuke.
Some smoke's going up. The bomb making its way outside. Actually downstairs now. They changed it up. Can they do anything with it, though? 50 seconds. Sip. I don't know if he's realizing that they could be behind him. Dupree's also on a bit of a flanking mission. It's once again, like in the pistol round, a really chaotic round where it's just a flip of a coin who actually gets to find who. Dupree could be seconds away from shooting in the back. Sip running back in. He no-scope headshots. Grim! Unbelievable! And now it's a 3-on-4. 30 seconds left. Dupree, he's been spotted. He picks up the UMP. Bubsky's there to try and take it over Naf. Does he realize? Yes, he does. Heads-up play for Naf. He realized that wasn't the same player, and they're going to be able to win another round. He could have easily mistook that player for Dupree and just ignored it, but he definitely didn't.
Let's see again here. Oh, we're not going to get that replay just yet. I'm sure we will eventually. Bubsky through the smoke, going to find one, but this was Zip. Oh, that's too good. It's like Scout's knives all over again.
Unbelievable.
Let it flow. Let it flow. Nice control here from Naf, though, keeping his cool and saving it for the team. So they'll get a chance to breathe here, Liquid. It's a hard eco coming up here from Astralis. USPs, P2K, just let it be. Although, did Bubsky go for a P250? Yes, he does have a P250.
Someone has to.
Why are you spending the money? Why are you spending the money?
In the back of your mind, just thinking, I remember that one time when I got a triple kill with it. And that's just what I'm going to focus on.
At least a P250, you get 1 kill, and you know, you're all right. You made it back.
Yeah.
But still.
I mean, he had a little bit of extra. It's fine. 11-6. Liquid starting off the second half pretty well. Mac 10s are in first. Always like to see that. They're going to get that ramp room. Fallen making sure no one is going to be sneaking up behind either. And yeah, now they're just being slow about it, which is fine. Making sure that they're not leaving too much to chance here. Grim. Right?
Good job checking those angles.
Yeah.
Well, okay then. Tell us how you really feel, Elige.
Yeah, he's taking it a little bit personally now. Grim in for another Mac 10 kill. That's not bad. 3 in the round for him. Actually, just 2, sorry. I think the other one was stolen by Elige there. 11-7. And the 19th round is coming up. And again, now it's just a 4-round gap. Totally doable.
Is this where do we mention, you know, the Immortal Zonic line that 11-4 is actually the most dangerous score line? All right, because you're just letting you get a little bit too comfortable, you get a little bit too happy, and it is still very possible for teams to run it back because again they win the pistol.
Yeah, you're a pistol run away from having a pretty good game.
From having a rough time of it. So here we could have Liquid. It's their game plan, and they're going to be fully bought up. They get everything they want this round. So they can just go into the strat book and be like, okay, what do we got? What do we want to just run and throw in here? And it's on Astralis to guess and react. And Astralis themselves don't quite have the money for a full buy. They don't have full nades to deal with this either. So there's going to be a little bit of pressure on them to come up with the goods.
Yeah, always a choice to be made when you don't have absolutely everything. If you want to spend the most of it to stop a rush, or try and just, you know, roll the dice and guess that maybe they won't. Oh, well, it's all about there. No wall of smokes early on either. Nah.
Making some noise.
Yeah.
Like it.
A lot of it.
Mind games.
Grim is actually really close to this ramp. I mean, really close. Is he going to be able to do anything with it? Is he waiting for a flashbang? If Elige sets it up for him, that could actually be really interesting. Yeah, this is going to be quick. Sip is alone, and he's so blind. What a great little read there. He just was at the edge of the smoke, and maybe partly because of the MAC-10, he's not even afraid to go for it. That was really well done.
And they get past, though. Now, Bubsky shows up right in the nick of time. So it brings it back to a 1, or at least a 4-on-4 situation. Bomb planted, though. So now Liquid, it's a true 4-on-4 for them. And they've got decent post-plant positions here.
That was Bubsky's 6th kill in the map, so they really need him to do a little bit more as well. Up on top of the silo, almost catching it, Elige. Gonna get found so far. The prediction there, heavily favoring Liquid, and I can't really blame it either. They're gonna be backing on out, and yeah, as the time goes on, it updates. This is a great start for Liquid. 8-11 now. Yeah, Astralis get to save the guns. I guess that is a bit of a silver lining, but that's just 1 kill in ramp.
That's
and they
amazing.
can't recover the round.
They just take Zipnix out, and all off of that. Unable to get anything more out of it. They are not going to be able to put a halt. Astralis, though, okay, super conservative play. Just holding on to the guns, playing it safe. They know that it would be a pistols if they were to lose the round, if they were to commit it. So rather than risk that, they'll get another near full buy coming up here. And another tactical timeout getting called. Okay, both of these teams really trying to slow down the pace here. Elige grinning. What's this?
Yeah, they're having a good time. They can feel it coming. They've won 4 in a row. They've got a really nice bank working on that side. Everyone on the team is performing well at the moment. There's no one that's really sort of fallen behind. On the other side, it's Dupree with 17, and it's Lucky at 16. That makes me happy.
Yeah. Yeah, coming online here.
In a big way.
But I'm surprised. I mean, I'm surprised. I hadn't even noticed. I hadn't checked for a while, but Bubsky, 6 kills, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely not. And this is the thing here for Astralis, is that they don't have that insane overperformance from Dupree or Magus to fall back on either. So they don't have that one dominant force that just keeps winning the rounds. They need somebody to show up, though. I mean, that's actually what's crazy about it, is that without that one guy, they've still managed to get this far. It still feels like anybody's game, though.
He's looking to run through, but he's going to get found by Bubsky. Absolutely important kill. That means they can focus on the... Well, it doesn't even matter. Grim comes out with 2 big kills. They could have focused on the hut, but they were just a second late. And actually, Liquid had already made it onto the floor of the bomb site. Stewie is out hunting, in spite of the fact that they probably already won the round, but he is hungry to slay some more Danes. He's going to be taking down Lucky, and that leaves Sip on his own. They know where he is. He can't really escape. They don't have a Molotov or anything, but they can justify going after him. They have a lot of money in the bank. They should probably just hunt him down.
Yeah, they should get rid of him. Don't let him hold on to this M4. You can afford to give up a couple of rifles in the hunt here. And just maximize the pressure on Astralis going into this next round. But what an explosive round straight out from hut. Bubsky had a strong start, but that was it. The extent of it, Grim and net. Grim just smashes him.
It's so outrageous when people look like they're just running and shooting at the same time. 11-9 now.
All right, let's see it here. 'Cause this was impeccable. Oh, they lined up. What a spray transfer from Grim. Clean work.
So well done.
That was brilliant stuff. And now Liquid now, I mean, another successful round for them in this campaign. Looks like we're actually calling a tech timeout this time for Team Liquid. So Magus' mouse died in the first half. Now let's see what happens this time around.
I think if you took a screenshot and sent it to me at the point in time when Bubsky got the first kill, and if you just froze the game, took a screenshot there, and asked me who's going to be winning this round, I would put a lot of faith in Astralis to win that round. It looks so grim because they're coming out of hut. There's a guy up on the silo. There's 2 people by the squeak door that can just swing to take down Grim. The fact that works out is actually a little bit crazy.
What's interesting, I think they were so focused on Squeak.
Probably,
like both players were spraying into Squeak, so full focus on Squeak. And so then it's just the gamble of, well, they didn't go Squeak, they went hut. Sorry. You lose. You lose. It's looking like we just needed to get a quick restart going for NAF, so we should be getting back in game pretty soon here. We should be getting things flowing.
Easy. Yeah, just a game crash. That'll happen every once in a while. 21st round is going to be coming up. NAF is back on the server, so as soon as the money is sorted out, it's all good. I'm
just wondering what Glavis is sitting. He's just sitting back there quiet in the background. You don't see him stand up. You don't see him interact with the team at all. He's just sitting back there listening and learning. I mean, for him, it must be a very interesting experience for him to be sitting here, getting to listen to the team from the outside. He's just going to be sitting there taking notes and thinking, okay, this is one thing we can tweak. This is one thing we can fix. This is what we need to work on here. Like, he's probably just going through the whole thing.
That's actually a good point. That it could be that he's going to come back from this experience with some slightly different, ways of looking at the game. That could be fun.
Yeah. And so, actually, I just had this confirmed. Pretty sure that was the case, but according to the rules, he's not allowed to speak. He can't interact with the team at all, but he's allowed to be in the room. So that's why you see Zonic, doing a lot of the speaking, a lot of the interacting, all that, and Glaive is just sitting back there. So, I mean, he can be in the room, but he's not allowed to interact with the team at all. But, I mean, it's got to be a fascinating learning experience for him.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just you're getting a window into your team, so you're not playing, so you're not emotionally invested in the same way. Got to be a totally different experience. That's so cool.
Just focus on how things are falling out. 21st round here. Magisk. Oh, actually, the follow-up there is just amazing. Molotov to burn Fallen. There's an HE as well that landed on top of him. Eli's going to try and see if he can recover anything from this position. They don't want to let Astralis back into this game at all. And Magisk, that's a nice little headshot to find. Taking down Stu. He wants to escape, and he will. Around the corner, they let him go.
That was power play. There we finally see that HE Molly combo work. And when it works, you see Fallen, not a chance. He just gets blown up.
Yeah.
But Magisk, what a shot from him. He heard the footsteps as well. He knew that Elige was next to him. And considering the state of the buy for this round for Astralis, if they can pull this off, it would be a magical win. Naf gonna have something to say about it, though.
Oh, he catches him mid-air headshot, blows him out of the sky. And Naf and Elige are left 2 versus 3. But the confidence on Liquid, I mean, they're not really set up well to win this round, but the fights that they're taking, it just looks so determined. They're really hunting them down across the map. It's going to be 40 seconds on the clock, and we'll see if they can actually do some more damage here. Again, very hard to find your way in, even into a bomb site in this scenario. Almost everything is being covered here. If they go for Sip, oh, he's going to be falling back maybe at an opportune time. Got an HE, 20 seconds. Not too long from now, they will probably have to start running, and that'll give up the game, because they need some time to maybe take a fight. He's out in the open, though, but it doesn't matter. Double headshot, shutting it down.
Got him. Let's see. Yeah, that's that HE. You get tagged. That's it. You're not getting out of there intact.
I've got to say, that mid-air shot on Bubsky looks so cool.
What was this? Oh, yeah, this follow-up here from Naf. Let's see it. Bam. Get wrecked. Duck hunting.
Yeah.
Oh, and another timeout getting called from Astralis. Okay. Both of these teams would actually use their timeouts as well.
Well, I mean, if you're in the mind of Astralis right now, the fact that it was 11-4 and now we're up to 12-9, you're just thinking, please.
Not again.
Slow this down. Find a way. Anything. There's so much on the line for them right here. They have to find another 4 rounds. They are desperately trying to do that. This is the first round that they've won in the second half. So, not a good trend.
And this is for a spot in the Royal Arena.
Yeah.
There's still a chance. It's worth mentioning with how things work with Blast, right? There's still the Showdown tournament. So the bottom 2 teams from this group will go to the Showdown tournament. But then the Showdown tournament, whole lot of teams, and only 2 of those teams will qualify to get through to the main event. So You really need to win this match right now if you're Astralis, because if you go into the showdown, it's going to be so difficult.
Yeah, it's a brutal hell down in the showdown. There's no doubt about it.
Rip and tear.
Don't want to end up there. Boost up, I kind of like that. Again, if you just use it rarely enough, very hard for you to catch. And Lucky's going to be in there still with a scout in hand, interestingly enough. Couldn't afford anything else. A lot of Molotovs down towards Secret. Nades and all. Trying to see if they can sneak down. And behind the Molotov come the flashbangs to clear everything. So not exactly a silent take of Secret. Kind of a lot of effort put into it. Which Astralis may or may not have noticed. Magus gets down here. Just in case. A bit more of a slow approach from Liquid to the hunt them down and kill them approach they've been having so far.
Yeah,
and
total change of pace.
Oh no. Jumped. Slight mistake, but makes them second guess it just a bit. Bomb is on the other side by ramp, so this looks like it's going to be a cruncher, though. They can turn it around. They can go back and come up the vent and turn it into an A crunch instead. And Elige, what a read! Magisk, he wanted to go looking. That is so smart. Well done. 25 seconds. Now they're going to go back down again. They changed their mind for a third time. And Astralis, they can't read it. They've got no one down here. This round is probably one that Astralis need to just give up. They don't have the money to go for it. Shocking. That is a really cool read. And a really cool, great call. I mean, both ways. They could have come up and made that work, but they realized Magisk is down. All right, we'll bring the bomb down instead.
That was so sick. One detail after another. The molly to mitigate and to just force Magisk back so he has no info. So you may be forced to think like, oh, I need to go and push to get info. Where did they go? What happened? Elige is just ready for him. And then to go back down, because you could have definitely had the upper crunch there from Vents, but then for them to just be like, right, just go take the lower site. This is it.
Yeah,
it's so sick. What a play from Liquid, and showing that they can change the pace. It doesn't all need to be fast and explosive. They can slow it down, and have faith in their game to get them through these long rounds.
Yeah, it's worth pointing out when you make calls to change the round that quickly. Of course, it could confuse the enemy, but it could also confuse your own team. If someone hesitates for just a second, like, wait, what are we doing? You know, I'm a little bit confused. If there's any kind of like delay, that can have some pretty bad consequences. But it looked like Liquid, they were just in lockstep. Everyone knew exactly how to play that. Molotov's kind of failing a little bit there. The grenade's not hitting anyone. Not the end of the world, but we're at 10 to 12. This is so close now. You can't predict it any longer. Anything could happen from here on out.
It feels like there's fire superiority for Liquid and nade superiority as well. So yeah, Astralis are going to be hard pressed. You see Lucky's just zipping around out here because he doesn't have an op. He has a scoot.
Lightning fast.
And that could come back to haunt them here. We'll get a delayed, just one smoke. Here's the smoke wall getting set up. This has not been the default approach from Liquid either. So now Astralis have to suss this out.
Yeah, they set up the wall and decide to turn it around. Magisk is thinking about checking it out. Would be good if he could get eyes on that yard before they do this, but nope, it's going to be too late. They're already going for it. Dupree can't see anything. He's lucky to be alive still. Bobski's going to be going down. Dupree just with a single kill and up from the high ground. Nice headshot from Lucky with the scout to bring down Naf. That makes it a 3-on-3. Doesn't make it easy to go for a retake, and maybe they won't, but at least they have half a shot at it. They're going to be back there already moving so far away.
What do you think? I mean, at some point you have to kind of make the play. At some point you're going to have to take a risk. I mean, maybe they're thinking that they don't have it enough just yet.
Down on the low ground, but that flashbang just wasn't high enough for Stewie to get caught. So he's going to be fine. Getting a headshot on Lucky. Yep, they wanted to try and see if they could get it done. And I think you're right. Eventually, you can't just keep saving and saving and saving. Also, they have some money in the bank still, and with the round loss bonus, they're probably going to be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, Naf calling a nice shot to Lucky. That's, I mean, yeah, deserved. I kind of felt that one because, of course, 10 seconds earlier I was saying, oh, he's only got a scout. That may hurt him. Well, it turns out that ended up hurting Naf. But that was still a big round coming in here for Liquid.
It's I mean, the Molotovs are pretty standard. The flashbangs in this execute just work so well. So well.
I'm just glad to see Stewie sitting at the top of the scoreboard right now. I feel like that is just something we don't get to see often enough.
Yeah.
19 kills for him. Just getting work done for Liquid. And we're seeing a lot more smiling from Stu as well. So just happy to see that. Things turning around.
12-11, 24th round. Liquid, a single round now away from getting the team back into play, tying up the scoreline, and this is unbelievable. They have lost a single round, Liquid, here in the second half. Otherwise, they've not even let Astralis do anything.
Astralis are just having flashbacks to yesterday versus Vitality right now. 11-4 in the first half, and then they get run back the entire way on their CT side, and it's just all happening all over again. This is just nightmare fuel for the Danes. Zonic doing what he can here to try and get them focused up. Lucky looking definitely like he's dialed in.
Yeah, he's playing so well. He's got the AWP now as well, so not the scout anymore. That's helpful.
But again, look at their nade situation on Astralis' side. Like, it's just CTs without nades on Nuke. It's a nightmare.
Yes.
Nicely done, though.
Through the edge of the wall. Explodes Grim. He's very low on health himself, but yeah, that is still pretty good. I would be great if they could boost him up. No, yeah, they're going to do that. Surely. No, he's going to go down instead. I was going to say, I just want him to be in a position where he's not in the same danger as he's down on the floor of the bomb site. Not that cool with an AWP and just 19 health. But he's going to go all the way outside. That actually could be incredible. I think he's got to be careful for Elige, obviously. But if he just sticks around, oh, he's going to walk right into it. He should be dead in a second here. Smoke with the timing. He's so lucky to be alive.
Finest of margins. Finest of margins
Truly.
Between these two.
All right, so Eli's just going to come jumping through main. The rest of them are going to explode out and try and see if they can get this done. It looks like that's what they're playing right now. And Elige, yeah, he's looking for anyone to do anything right now. There's the kill on Lucky. That might just set it up. Is he going to actually go for it? 30 seconds on the clock. Sip will be falling back now. They put a little bit of pressure on the ramp. Also puts him a little bit further away from rotating in to help out the bomb site. Here we go. Molotovs and all. Dupree, he knows what is coming, but he's just being toyed with. The longer he waits, the more people come onto the bomb site. Fallen from the high ground. He's going to be going down, and now it's all on that. 15 seconds and a 1 versus 3. He's going to hit the 1 kill, but Magisk just able to win that fight, only barely with the AUG. And they're going to be able to win that round. Second of the half for Astralis, 13-11.
It's so crazy that you're saying that, Anders, right? Second of the half when it's 13-11. Lucky, though. That is the make or break. If Grim beats him there, that's insane that he's able to get that kill. But if Grim beats him there, then man advantage for Liquid. They can crunch that site.
From Lucky's point of view, it looked like... It just looked like the support beam was shooting at him.
Yes.
Like, what?
Oh, but let's see here. Early angle for Fallen. Deep angle as well. This is cool. Not something we've seen yet so much.
Lucky holding a slightly different angle. Fallen, he's going to be going down. That smoke, he does not have a shot at it. Very good stuff.
Oh, is this it? Is this the turning point?
It could be. The money is still kind of good with Liquid, though. Even if they lose this round, they're not going to be quite done yet.
And we're getting, okay, identical setup now. 3 upper, just ready and waiting for Liquid to try and explode out onto the bomb site again. Lucky is very patiently holding at ramp, and so he'll have control of that. Maggie's only just now starting to worry a little bit about outside, but yeah.
Well, Elige is probably the player to make a difference in this round. He's snuck down below. If he can get any kills, it's going to put pressure on Lucky. Stewie goes down before that happens. He's going to be falling back just a bit. Elige still slowly making its way in. Yeah, oh no, he doesn't even get that kill right away, and Sip is there. They needed Elige to backstab that ramp or anything else like that. Nice job from Sipnix as well, taking down 3 players, laughing a little bit as he goes. 14-11. Astralis 2 rounds away from getting us onto Dust 2.
Am I just hearing Maui shout no in the background right now, or is that Launders? I can't tell who's shouting. Somebody's just shouting no in the background up there. So yeah, triple kill for Zip. And there it is, the reaction from Astralis. They're starting to wake up a bit. And Zonic always shows the hype. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And yeah, Grim, a little bit of the facepalm, a little bit of the emotion showing on the side of Liquid as well. They know that they had this within their grasp, that they could run this back.
Yeah.
Now Astralis are firmly back in this game.
If they lose this round, Liquid, they're out of money as well. Just to point that out, a bomb plant right now would be a big deal. Every little bit matters. They really need the cash. Oh, shots through. Magus nearly getting it, nearly getting the follow-up. Now they're going to try and put the pressure on speed inside of the bomb side. Bobski's going to get killed. Magus as well, and they are crushing this approach right here. Zip shows up with a kill on Nafit. It's just Fallen left 1 versus 3. They tried to do it again, and this time Astralis managed to shut it down. Fallen, that looked like an odd headshot.
He knows. He has info now. He knows that there's a guy upper and a guy on the side. That had to happen. Zip had to stop him. Because Fallen had info. He saw with that guy on upper. He knew the other guy was on the bomb site.
Yeah, he wanted to escape.
Oh, that was so close. What a clutch play from Zipnix.
And I think if you were to rewatch this particular execute from the point of view of Astralis, I don't think any of them are really flashed in that moment. Whereas some of the earlier executes from Liquid, they've all been blind on the bomb side. It's been really tough to deal with. But 15-11, Astralis 1 round away from getting us on the dust 2 and continuing this best of 3. Perhaps one of the more important ones we've had in the group so far, because no one wants to play in the showdown. And everyone wants to play in the arena.
Indeed. Especially here in front of the fans. In Copenhagen. It's going to be sick, Anders. But we got to get there first. And right now, Astralis, maybe they've done it. Maybe we will not have the repeat. The repeat run back.
I mean, the fact that, again, they didn't get the bomb plant down. Deagles, Galils, P250. Some grenades. That's positive. It looks like they're repeating much of the same stuff here. Release, the Soul, Lurker, he's got down. It's pretty impressive that he could do this with just a Deagle. But if he finds success down there, it's huge. They're putting on a lot of pressure up on the A-bomb side, actually going straight for it with the bomb down as well. So, I don't know about that. Elige gets a headshot on Bobski, who was obviously trying to rotate out, but not the kill on Naf, though. And somehow it's a 2-on-2. I can't believe that they even get into this position. They lost 2 people getting into the A-bomb site, and still somehow they're able to secure this position, at least for now. Grenade, not going to be taking down Naf, and now there's a bomb plant.
And they missed the window to get the punish when the bomb is planted, where it's a 2v1 for the CT side.
Molotov, is that going to block anyone off from coming out of the hut? That's a bit awkward, potentially at least. Naf, low on health. He's going to get shot in the back by Sip, and now it's on Elige. 1 versus 2 to try and hold on to the map. He gets the 1 kill, spins around, sees it coming. Sip, though, he's waiting for it on the other side, and he's going to win that fight every single time. 16-11. It's Astralis bringing us on to the 3rd map on Dust 2.
Dude, that's a wallbang from Zipnix as well.
Yep.
From the hut. That's a wallbang from him, dude. Zip got wired in at the